Finding the right Etsy keywords can help you drive your organic sales and traffic utilizing great titles and tags. However, if you do not know what people are typing into the search bar and actually how to use that information to create a title and great tags, then you may be missing out on tons of traffic. In today's video, I'll share with you how to find great keywords to use and how to actually create a best-selling title to drive in more traffic to your products. I'm gonna share this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, the main tool that we're going to look at today to help us with our keyword research is Sales Samurai. Sales Samurai is a great tool to use because they allow you to see so much data in regards to keywords people are typing in and actually the click-through rate, so you know which keywords you need to prioritize in your listing. And with their Google Chrome extension, this allows you to do most of this research right here on the Etsy platform. Now, Sales Samurai was so kind to give my audience a discount code for you to test this out on your own and to see if it is best for your print-on-demand business. I make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. Now, with that being said, let's jump into my computer and I'll share with you how to utilize Sales Samurai to find these keywords to utilize in your titles and tags. All right, so here we are on Etsy, and one of the things that we definitely want to create is a grandma sweatshirt that has kid's name on it. And so we already know that shirt is doing extremely well right now, but we definitely want to find some keywords that's trending to help us with our title and tag. So the first thing I like to do is be very broad in regards to my specific niche. In our case today, we're going to do a custom grandma sweatshirt. And as soon as I, fill in the words here, you will see Etsy automatically populating the terms for me. This is exactly what people are typing in. I definitely want to pair two things properly: the search volume as well as the sales volume. And so in order for me to actually see the search volume, I'm utilizing a specific tool, Sales Samurai, that would give me additional data in regards to how many people are searching up a term on Etsy per month. And with custom grandma sweatshirt, we see over 27,000 people are searching up this term. We see a little bit further down, custom grandma sweatshirt women is being searched up about 15,000 times in the last 30 days. And we have some additional things here. Now, one of the things I talked about on my recent videos is that Etsy only gives us about 4 or 5 additional keywords or key terms people are typing in, but there could be a large number of search terms that we need to look at, because again, the search volume might be high, the sales volume might be high as well, and there might be additional terms we can use to further express what our product is. And so if we're only being led by the search bar, then we might be missing out on additional keywords to target. But if you notice here on the right hand side, Sales Samurai tells us that there's over 500 additional key phrases that's related to our initial term here, custom grandma shirt. So I like to go here and see what are some additional terms that's doing extremely well with search volume that I can add to my product, being that I am creating a custom grandma sweatshirt. Now, one of the things that is extremely helpful is that Sales Samurai already gathered over 500 additional terms for me to further study and to look at and determine if the sales volume is high as well as the search volume. So I have some information here in regards to the keywords that's being brought up. Again, everything that's listed is going to be tied in with our original. So we're definitely going to see things related to our specific person, which is a grandma. So I see grandma sweatshirt here, great grandma sweatshirt. I see cool grandma sweatshirt. Again, these are all terms people are typing in. I go down a little bit further here and I see grandma Valentine's sweatshirt, which might be a great opportunity for us to actually create a custom design for this specific season. I'll go down a little bit further here that says blessed grandma sweatshirt. So again, you can automatically see we have a ton of different key terms that the Etsy search bar did not give us, but these things can be extremely helpful for us when we are trying to figure out what keywords we need to have for our product. Now, of course, we need to make sure that we are combining two very important facts here with our product. We have to make sure that our design matches up properly with what our title is. Again, both of those things have to marry well together so that if someone is searching up a custom grandma sweatshirt, that is exactly what's visible. If we are creating a custom grandma Valentine's Day shirt, then that design needs to actually match up so that it can actually be focused on buyer interest. So when we come down to these terms here, if you do want to focus on a specific word that you want to focus on, I know it's taking in the entire phrase, custom grandma shirt, but some of these phrases here don't have grandma in it. For instance, like this one here, dog sweatshirt custom, because it's taking in the word custom and sweatshirt, and it's not intentionally taking in the person and grandma. But if you definitely want to focus on things related to our specific person, we can go into the top portion here and let the results know that everything that's showing must contain the word, in our case today, grandmas. We'll put that in here, and as you can see here, it narrowed down those 501 additional key phrases with 306, and everything that's highlighted here is representing that initial word we added into the filter, so we can further find keywords to create an amazing title. So with our keywords, we also need to be mindful of the level of searches per month in regards to these products, as well as the level of competition. And we definitely want to be mindful of the amount of words being used, because the longer the phrase, the more niche that is going to be, helping us get those initial sales. So being that we are creating a custom grandma sweatshirt, we definitely want to be mindful of our initial phrase, but see if there's any additional phrases we can focus on to help further explain what our product is. Now, if I do find a keyword I want to use, I can go and click this box here, and I can look at this a little bit later, even export this out into an entire list of keywords if I am building multiple products regarding this specific niche here. So when it comes down to finding keywords to use, I definitely want to focus on keywords that are high in search volume, but that is specifically related to what my product is. So we know that we're selling a custom grandma sweatshirt. We know our design has specific personalizations with grandkids' names on it. And we know our design is also bringing in that floral style that we know is doing well. So we definitely want to go in here and find additional terms that's related to what our product is. Again, we need to be extremely mindful that the keywords need to tie into what the design is. Once those two things pair up well together, then we're definitely able to attract a specific buyer if there is enough search volume as well as sales volume or sales history to relate to that product. So in our case today, we're just trying to look up search volume to see what additional keywords we can add. Now, I already found some keywords here that match our specific product, and I highlighted those with this check so you know exactly which ones we're going to focus on. So in our case today, I see this grandma sweatshirt with names. This is actually what people are typing in. It's getting about 24,000 searches, and right now about 38,000 people competing for this particular phrase. I go down a little bit further here. I see grandma garden sweatshirt. Again, 23,000 people are searching this up, but only about 6,000 listings coming up with this phrase. Go down a little bit further here. Flower sweatshirt grandma. Again, 23,000 people are searching this up per month, and about 9,000 or so people are associated with this particular phrase, or listings that are associated with this phrase. But I definitely want to be mindful of my design, and again, who would be buying this product and what they might be typing in. And the reason why Sales Samurai is so good for this type of keyword research is because I automatically see the level of search volume right here on a massive scale, so I know exactly if this keyword is worth my time and adding to my title. So all of these keywords I highlighted here with the checkbox is actually potential keywords I can use, just not in my title, but keywords I want to use in my tags as well. Now, again, the reason why this is helpful is because if I am creating multiple products around this niche, for instance, if I'm creating multiple grandma custom sweatshirts, then I can actually have all of the items I checkmark downloaded right here for me to create a list of high converting keywords I know that's doing extremely well with search volume. The competition is relatively low. Again, I know it's a long tail keyword because, again, that's going to be more micro niche, bringing in a specific buyer, therefore increasing our sales. And so if I have all this laid out before me and I've done all this work, then I definitely want to save this data so I can use this further when I am creating my titles and my tags, but also creating multiple products around what I know to work well in regards to keywords that's being searched up on Etsy. Now, if I do want to search up the sales volume to see what products are doing well in regards to our search phrase, I can simply hover over a search phrase like this, grandma sweatshirt with names. I can open this up in Etsy. Then I will go down through my normal process to see if there are any bestsellers with this specific keyword being utilized, or at least designs expressing what this keyword is. And even though the top line are all ads, I still think this brings up a very great point here, is that we do have all 4 listings being visible here that are best-selling products, and they do reflect what that keyword is, which is all about grandma sweatshirt with names. Again, all these designs here, all these products here in front of us are grandma sweatshirts, and they all have that customization and personalization where they're able to add a grandchild's name to this. We can go down a little bit further and skip the first row, because again, all those are ads, and we can look at the organic listings here and notice how everything that's visible is a grandma sweatshirt, and all things that's visible is also reflecting what our search phrase is, which is grandma sweatshirt with names. This is exactly a great place for you to create products, because again, everything we're seeing here, even with the first listings of ads, are all bestsellers that tie into what our search phrase is. And I think it's a huge opportunity for us to be unique in this space and design something specifically for our customer. Now we can go in a little bit further here and open up all top 4 listings just to better understand what they're doing in regards to keywords in their title. And one of the things I like to do is to look at the first line of the listing, because again, we understand that Etsy put most of their SEO value in regards to being visible in search on the first line of the listing. So we know that the first line is something we definitely want to be phrase exact. We definitely want to find those micro niches and to make sure that whatever our first line is represented truly by the design itself. So we see this best-selling product, 20 plus people in the cart, or at least viewed it in the last 24 hours. It has this phrase, personalized grandma sweatshirts with grandkids names on sleeve. Now, if you go back down to our list here, this is exactly reflective of what we found to be a great keyword to target. It says grandma sweatshirt with names. We can be more specific in regards to what type of names. Of course, we're going to talk about grandkids names, but this right here shows us exactly the interest people have when they're shopping on Etsy. Again, I'll go back and make this point again. All these keywords were not visible to us in the beginning when we searched this up on Etsy, but utilizing a tool like this, we found a whole new micro niche that's doing extremely well. We can target and redesign products for and bring more value to the marketplace. So again, this confirms well with what people are typing in. I can learn a little bit later from the listing. These bottom words here are what I call my supportive keywords, because I definitely want to add in some things in addition to my first phrase that's related to my product. That's why we went back here and we jotted down some additional keywords here that we can add to our listing as well, like custom grandma sweatshirt. But if you look at the keywords we found, this fits well with a supportive keyword we can add to our listing. So again, the first line of the listing needs to be specific in regards to what the product is, who is it for, and how it can be used. And then the supportive keywords at the bottom can be a little bit shorter, giving more clarification in regards to what this product is and who might be buying this product for what occasion, what season, what hobby, what interest, and that can further get people to our product. So we see the same thing being done here. Personalized grandma sweatshirt with names. This is exactly the key phrase we looked up when we did this research over on Sales Samurai. Grandma sweatshirt with names. We know we are creating a custom grandma shirt, so we definitely want to add that to the listing as well. We can have different terms in regards to what we say is customized. We can say personalized, but the point here that the main key phrase grandma sweatshirt with names is exactly the keyword we found to do well with search volume, and now we're proving that this definitely have high sales volume or sales history. We can go down a little bit further and see shorter phrases that is supportive keywords to what our first line is. We definitely want to make sure our first line is extremely micro niche in regards to who are we creating this product for, who might be purchasing this item, and we definitely want to make sure that our keywords are reflective of our design. But when we go down a little bit further, think about these additional terms again as supportive keywords. they will be a whole lot shorter than what the first line is. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is that I like to learn from the listing in addition to doing my keyword research on Sell Samurai. Again, at the end of the day, we definitely want to prove the data with what is truly happening on Etsy. And even though Sell Samurai is giving us a ton of key things to focus on, it's always good to prove that data here on Etsy just to confirm what is doing well on Sell Samurai. So I go down here to my last listing and I have this one, personalized grandma sweatshirt with grandkids names. Again, we see this common theme. Yes, it's good to put sweatshirt with names, but let's be more specific in regards to whose names, grandkids names. We can go down a little bit further here and see the emphasis is also name on sleeve. We also see custom granny sweater. And again, these are additional terms we can use as well. So from here, we did our research. We did our research in regards to keywords to make sure there is search volume. And we did our research in regards to product to make sure there is actually sales volume or sales history. And from here, we learn a little bit further from the listing. What are some keywords we can add to make our product stand out even more? Now, with that being said, we have to take all of this data and craft our own title. But notice here, when we do a title for our product, we're just not guessing in regards to what people are looking for. We're going to use additional terms just not found on Sell Samurai, but also see additional terms that we found utilizing these best-selling products and the keywords they're using in their title. All right, so here we are on Etsy, and we want to take all the information we learned from today's video to create a title based upon data. Now, for our example today, I just put a mock-up placeholder for our photos, but of course you will add in all of your photos here, and you add in your video if you have it here. Now, when I create my titles, there's a couple things I like to have in it just to ensure that I'm covering all grounds in regards to the maximum reach I can have with my title. Now, if we are creating a t-shirt, we definitely want to have as many of variations of how we say shirt. In our case today is shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt, t-space shirt, t, and two other words I like to have is GIF and for. Adding these two words here, GIF and for, is going to help bridge a lot of our keywords together so we can have the maximum reach on our keywords. Now, for our case today, we are not creating a t-shirt, we're creating a sweatshirt. So I definitely will take away all these variations here because the main term we want to use for our product is the term sweatshirt. Now, because we are creating a personalized item, I like to carry two variations that we use for this word. So we know personalized is one of the terms we're going to use, and we also know custom is going to be a term that we use. Again, I want to have both of these in here because people type in different things regarding these type of products. So I have personalized and custom. Now from here, I definitely want to lead my title with my specific keyword I am going to use for my product. And when I talk about leading the title with keywords, we definitely want to find keywords that are searchable, but also relatable to my product. So we know personalized or custom grandma shirt with names is a highly searchable term, but I also want to be relatable in regards to what design is on my t-shirt. So we know that custom grandma sweatshirt is a strong describer of our product, but we also know that our sweatshirt has grandkids names on it, and we know our specific product is a floral sweatshirt for grandma. Now, one quick note about creating our title is that we can also lead our title with a specific phrase regarding our design. Again, we can use floral, we can use flower. And what is also trending is wild flowers and then custom grandma sweatshirt. In the case of our example today, we're just going to stick with the custom grandma sweatshirt for the beginning of our title and add in some more descriptives to our product later in our title. And so here is our full term that we have, custom grandma sweatshirt with grandkids names. That's our leading term. But our supportive term is also utilizing a different variation to say custom. So we have personalized floral sweatshirt, and we know this sweatshirt is for a grandma. So we're going to say gift for grandma. And the reason why we're utilizing that term, because when we go back to our example phrases here, we see personalized grandma sweatshirt with names is being used, and we also see here custom grandma sweatshirt is being used. When we look at this product here, we see grandma sweatshirt with grandkids names, so we added that to our listing as well. and they have custom granny sweater. So again, we can utilize different terminologies for grandma as well. So we don't always have to use the term grandma. We can use granny, and we have this phrase here: personalized grandma sweatshirt with grandkids' names on it and name on sleeve. Now, for our particular product, we do not have the kid's name on the sleeve. So this is what I mean by we definitely want to be relatable to what our product is. Even though this term might be searchable, if that's not what our product is, we definitely do not want to add that because we don't want to be misleading. So in our case today, we're going to leave out name on sleeve because our name, as you see, which our design goes on the bottom part of our sweatshirt. Now, going back to our key terms that we found here on Sales Samurai, we can add in some supportive terms here just for us to reach as many people as we can in regards to what our product is. So one of the things that we know with our product that it is a floral design. And so we added floral already, but one of the areas that we did not add was this grandma garden sweatshirt, which is getting about 23,000 searches per month, and the competition is less than 7,000. So we can go ahead and add this term here into our listing. And I see that we also have a flower sweatshirt grandma, 23,000 searches per month. So I can go and add that term as well. And I want to be as relatable to what my product is as possible. And now I'm beginning to shorten up my phrases here because I definitely want to add in these supportive terms. And instead of us adding in a grandma, I can add in a different term for grandma that we learned from my other listings here. So notice how this particular listing here is utilizing a different title for grandma. They have a nana here, which is a term for grandma, a little bit shorter, which will give us room to add this into our listing. You will see here that they're using this type of term here for grandma. Again, they're using this type of term for grandma as well, which is granny. So again, we definitely want to be mindful of the different terminologies and titles used for our specific person. And this really goes, beyond what we're talking about today in regards to grandma sweatshirt. It can go for different professions, different ways to categorize hobbies or interests or seasons or occasions. So you definitely want to think about all the variations in which a person is titled or called, the occasion is titled or called, different type of hobbies. Think about all those different type of variations that your customer may actually type into the Etsy search bar for you to be found. So as you can see here, we use our entire character list in regards to the keywords we use for our title. And again, we make sure that our most relevant and most searchable term is at the front of our listing here. Custom grandma sweatshirt with grandkids names. We utilize a different term for custom. We use personalized because that is also found on best-selling products. And we had a descriptive here regarding what the design is, which is a floral design. And we use that same type of descriptive here in regards to garden sweatshirt, as well as that same descriptive here, flower sweatshirt. We also added in gift because, again, Etsy is a place where people purchase a lot of gift for people. So we have sweatshirt gift for grandma, which is a great term that can be picked up on Etsy. And we have different type of terminologies in regards to how we title this specific person. We have granny, we have grandma. Now, some additional terms too, if you are looking to find new ways to categorize this person, you can also use terms like new grandma, or great grandma, or favorite grandma, or best grandma, just to add in that small little descriptive in connection with who the person is. So as you can see here, we created our title all based upon data. And now the last part here is to go and find some great keywords we can use for our Etsy tags. Now, one of the main points I want to make in regards to how we utilize Etsy tags is that we need to make sure that whatever is in our title, it needs to be represented in our tag. So when I scroll down to the bottom here, one of the helpful things I do to make sure that I'm doing my best to put my keywords that are in my title in my tags is to look down at the bottom here where Etsy has given us this information already. And again, from here, I can start adding these things into my tag area and find some additional keywords from these best-selling products. I could add my tags in as well. Now, another great place to find tags, especially from the best-selling products, is to go to sellsamurai.io, where we could actually plug in the actual listing URL, where we can find all the keywords our best-selling products are using. And so I will go in and sign in here, and I will head over to search. And as you can see here, we have the option to put a search phrase, but we actually want to do a search on a single listing. So we'll click on this one here. we'll go back to one of our popular listings that was doing well on Etsy, and I'll plug that in here, the URL. And I'm able to search this up, and now I'm able to see all of the additional information here. I see how many views this product has had in the lifetime of the listing, in the monthly time of the listing. I see when it was created. I can get all this information here. One of the most helpful things I use this for is to see all of the tags they're using and the information in regards to the search volume, the click-through rate, and if they're using this in the beginning of their title, or is it found in their description. But in regards to this product here, we can go and see all the additional keywords they're using. And again, we can find some additional things that we did not add to our title to add into our tags area for our keywords as well. And again, everything we do here is based upon data. Again, I want to make sure, number one, that the search term is searchable, but I also want to make sure that the search term is relatable to my product, so that when someone types in this keyword, my product shows up and is more clickable for the customer because it's also relatable to what the keyword is. And once I find keywords to use here, I can just simply favorite this or copy this item to plug back into Etsy into my keywords, where I can utilize this as well. And this is the process I would do, just not for one listing, but for all 4 listings that we searched up today, to find all of the best relatable and searchable tags I can use on my Etsy listing. So as you can see, finding these keywords is really easy to do with the Sales Samurai tool, as you have a lot of data in front of you to make the best decision in regards to what keywords to use. Now, again, if you want to use Sales Samurai on your own, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below for you to test this out on your own and to see if it is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, if you want to learn the next step of actually how to create a best-selling product, then make sure you click this next video here. And if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.